it's not even one of those out of a bag that says country gravy. It's made with bacon fat.
Oh, it's bacon fat? Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, I'm glad you put this gravy on there. It just gives it that extra touch. This is it right here. It is still juicy inside that gravy. I feel like the bacon fat gonna be sticking to my ribs a little bit later.
It does me.
Welcome into the ABR Roadshow. I'm your host, Jay Russell. I'm out here in Elk City, Oklahoma. It's in the smack middle, right between Amarillo, Texas, and also Oklahoma City. Only about 2 hours each way, so if you're driving through, this is the stop you need to make. It may be a small city, but it's packed with big flavor. We're talking about Poppies, Pit and Grill. I've heard some great things. I want to see if they're true. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're in the back in the kitchen area now. Let me introduce you to one of the owners here. This is my man, John. What you making for me today?
I'm gonna make you a chicken fried ribeye.
All right, let's get started on this.
We'll start with just a cup of flour.
Okay.
Then we'll have 2 ounces or so of black pepper. And then our special seasoning, put that in our flour, get it all kind of mixed up. And then we take 6 ounces of choice ribeye. We'll dip it in some egg.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
it lightly breaded.
There you go.
We'll drop it in there. We'll cover it.
All right,
Yeah.
so we got that boiling there. How long does that normally take?
It usually only cooks about 4 or 5 minutes.
It's looking at me now. It's talking to me.
Yeah.
I know you hear it bubble in America.
Yeah.
In a couple of seconds, you're gonna see me trying this.
Yeah.
America, I'll be your taste buds for you, okay? Just in a moment. Oh my goodness, here we go. We got the gravy on there.
Yes, it's not even one of those out of a bag that says country gravy. It's made with bacon fat.
Oh, it's bacon fat? Oh
Yeah.
gosh, deliciousness. All right, America, y'all know what time it is. It's time for taste time. Yeah, I'm glad you put this gravy on there. It just gives it that extra touch. This is it right here. It is still juicy inside that gravy. I feel like the bacon fat gonna be sticking to my ribs a little bit later.
It does me.
This is phenomenal. I love this too. And we have another one that you guys are seeing that has the sides on there too. I can't wait to try that as well. But there's also another dish that you guys are known for. It's waiting for me out in the dining room area. You guys are gonna wanna see this. And a dessert that your wife told me is to die for. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, just had that chicken fried ribeye. Your brother is kind of full, but I'm gonna make some room for this right here. John is out here with me and also his wife, Trina. Thank you guys for coming out here with me. This has just been a phenomenal time. Now, I'm gonna be honest. When I was driving out here, I'm like, we may have the GPS wrong or something as we were coming, but as soon as we pulled up, we saw the cars packed and lined up, and I was trying to figure out why. So Trey, I gotta ask you, why is this such a big staple in the community in terms of just your food, like people coming here?
You know, it seems like since we started doing this word of mouth has really spread, and people have reached out and they tell their friend, oh my gosh, we went to this place and they have home cooked food.
Yeah.
It's like your grandma used to make it. Mm-hmm. And just more and more and more people have come to eat with us for that. And John was in the oil field a long time. I worked downtown a long time. We know a lot of people, and you know, they just like what we do.
Oh, I love that. I really do. And you're absolutely right, because looking at the Facebook, even before I got here, I'm just like, hey guys, what should I try here? Never been to Elk City before. And the 2 items that were the most suggested, you guys could go look back at the Facebook comments. These 2 guys right here, okay? These are the 2 items. And when I look at it, I could just tell that the community is a really big deal here. And I know that you did something recently with the fire department, and you raised a ton of money for them. Can you walk us through that?
We only have one paid fire department in Beckham County, and that's Elk City.
Okay.
All of our other fire departments are volunteer. And yes, they get tax money to help keep up with the trucks and so on, but they you know, they spend their time up there, all them volunteers fixing them trucks and having meetings and safety and all that stuff. But we wanted to raise money for them, so whatever they wanted to do, we wanted it to be for the firemen themselves, not necessarily for upkeep on their vehicles. And that was the start. Once I put a couple phone calls to it, man, it just took off. It was, you know, we weren't thinking 300 or 400 people, and it ended up being almost 800 people. We ended up raising over $14,600. And Poppies donated. We had one friend go with us that owned Snap-on, and here's a Snap-on man here, and between the two of us, and our banker went with us.
Yeah.
Between us three, we donated all the food. So there was 100% of what they made at what we made at that benefit went back to the fire departments.
You know, and I think that just speaks to your character and just the people that you are. This is my first time meeting you, but I just saw the joy that it brought to your faces when you were speaking about helping others. And I feel that that's important too when you're talking about America's Best Restaurants. And also in America's Best Restaurants, they're gonna talk about the food. And I cannot remember the lady's name who told me this, but she was like, Jay, try the mac and cheese. So I'm gonna start with this first. Tell me why this mac and cheese is the best ever.
Well, it's made here. I mean, we don't.
A lot of restaurants you eat
bag.
in.
It's not.
A lot of restaurants you eat in, the mac and cheese is they make it in a water bag and they just heat it up. We actually boil the noodles.
In salt
we
water.
melt the cheese. We
Mix it with.
season the cheese. We, you know, and then it has 3 different kinds of cheeses melted into it. So.
Yes.
It's actually homemade.
It's made with love.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're talking about the 3 cheeses in there too. They just blend very well together. It's very, very creamy. It's just, I mean, America, when you look at mac and cheese, aren't you in a good mood? Huh? When you look at mac and cheese and you're sad with it. Yeah, you gotta go pay your bills. You gotta go walk your dog. You know, you gotta deal with your bosses. You know, kind of a butthole. Go look at some mac and cheese. I swear it'll change your mind. Want to come out here to Elk City and try it out. And what goes with mac and cheese? Meat. And a lot of it. Okay. Now this is the 3 meat plate, right? All right, what kind of meats we got on here?
Got smoked chicken thighs, pulled pork, and pork St. Louis ribs.
Here we go. I feel so bad that y'all are just watching me eat. But I'm about to dive into this. It's perfect. Oh, the chicken, the flavors and the seasoning just jamming and dancing around in my mouth right now. Oh, this is gonna be hard to beat. It is. I know I got 2 other meats, but oh Lord, I love my job. I just absolutely love it. All right, it's pulled pork. Is there something like special that you do with it, like any kind of Oklahoma twist or anything?
We make our own seasoning in-house for that.
Okay.
It's not a blended commercial seasoning by no means. It's my mixture that goes on there along with my barbecue sauce. It's not.
Yeah, that's the first thing I tasted as soon as you said that too. The barbecue sauce in there, very savory, very sweet. I love it, and it's not dry either. Like I love how that tastes. Oh, this is very good food. And then of course we're gonna finish it off with the St. Louis ribs. I'm gonna call my boss and ask him, can we come back out here again? I'm gonna do all the shows from here from now on. 3 meats, you cannot go wrong with it. All of this just blends so well together, and I'm gonna tell you right now, on the hotel later on, I know what I'm having for dinner, okay?
Right.
I'm gonna tear this up. Well, this food was good, but my sweet tooth is buzzing right now, and I'm gonna try something that I don't think I've ever had.
Coconut cream.
Yeah, that coconut cream. Let's see how it tastes. Remember, America, calories don't count on vacations. Tell the doctor I said it's okay. I'm Jay Russell for the ABR Road Show. Remember to pig out at Poppies. I'm gonna try this pie.